was going to share my Bible with you. It's from Hosanna Bibles, and I absolutely love it. It's really pretty. And then it says, "Be still, know that I am God" on the back, Hosanna Revival. And my bookmark over here so it don't fall. I am reading in Proverbs right now, and I really love it. You can take notes on the side as you read, so it's just really nice. It's a rainy day here in California, and it's October, and it's very cozy. It's actually our first rainy day of the season, and normally I can handle rain for just a little bit, but then I'm ready for the sunshine to come out, and that's the perfect thing about living where we do is it will rain, but usually by the next morning it's sunshine, and I really love that kind of weather. We have a very busy day today. We have dentist appointments, a library run, school. We have little Emery here today, and she is such a joy to have around. We made her some chocolate protein oatmeal, and she is allowed to have coffee, which my girls were too. Violet still drinks it. Vivian, not so much. So she had her coffee, and then we went into the hallway to organize and go through the linen closet and clean it out. Before I go to Costco, I like to go through the food, my inventory of shampoo, Q-tips, soap, etc., and see what we need. I do need some Q-tips, some paper towels, some soap, and I think that's about it. Maybe a package of cough drops. We go through cough drops a lot. I make the girls suck on one before we go to church to freshen their breath, and then I bring them as well to have while I'm there. I buy them at Costco in bulk, and it's probably the best price I have found. I purchased some hand soaps on sale from Bath & Body Works here recently, and I got a bunch of fall scents, and I think I purchased them for about $2.75, which is a very good deal. So we'll have hand soap for a while. Emery was wanting to help, and her vocabulary for 2 years old is very advanced. So she was chatting away with me and helping. And oh, how I miss having a little one around. It makes me miss the girls at this age, and I have learned, I guess the older I get, sometimes you learn a little bit late in life just to slow down, and everything doesn't have to be finished in one day. Just do what you can. And so that's what we're doing, is cleaning out the linen closet. I don't know how the cobwebs get in there. I feel like I wipe this floor out quite often, but yet here it is, dirty and ready to be cleaned out. And then now I know what I need at Costco before we make a Costco run. Violet has been checking out books lately at the library, so we are fixing to go do that. And she has been reading about political figures, prominent people in the world, lots of history. The last couple books she checked out was about Amelia Earhart, Walt Disney, Princess Diana, and this go around I will let you know or show you what she picks out. But I love her reading about history and all that wonderful stuff. We are finishing up school, and before we head out to the library, I am making homemade tostados tonight, and I try to cook with what I have on hand without going to the store. And I thought, what can I make that I have everything on hand? And it was tostados. So I got out my beans, and my sister Carrie is the one that has got me into my Instant Pot. At first I was kind of intimidated, but she told me just get it out, use it, and don't stress about it. And that's exactly what I did, and I use it all the time. I put some pinto beans in there with some water. I would have liked some broth, but I am out. Violet was reading to me from homeschool. While I made these beans, I filled up my seasoning with some minced onion and put the beans on with some water, some oil, some seasonings, and turned them on. And by the time I got home, they were ready to mash, and dinner should be pretty easy to put together. And I love being a homemaker. I love cozy rainy days. So let's get our shoes on and head out to the library. I love it. This is nostalgic for me. All right, let's go in. Hey, how are you? I'm good. How about you? Good. We just got home from the library and Target, and we got our coffee stuff. We got half and half, which I usually buy a different one, but Violet grabbed this. We grabbed some caramel sauce and the Shabani cookie butter. If you haven't tried it, it's so good. And then Cool Whip to go on top of our coffee. And I had an espresso machine, and then something happened to it, so we don't have it anymore. And I have a Nespresso machine that I've had for a while, and so it makes pretty good espresso. And I got the iced double espresso pods. It's kind of expensive, but it's cheaper than going to Starbucks. And then some whole milk for the coffee. And then it's kind of loud in the house because we're busy, but this is my little book called I got for $1.25 English Cottages and Farmhouse. Put those on my entryway piece is what I'm thinking. Black and white photos of old cottages, really rather cute. And then discovering Britain and Ireland. The photos in here are pretty. Kind of a glare, but you kind of get the idea. We did have a very nice espresso machine, but Violet likes to make coffees, and I think somewhere along the way in making coffees, she did something to the machine, and we could not get it to work. We even had my sister-in-law Darian come over, and it still would not work. So we ended up throwing it away. But I have an espresso machine I've had for a couple of years. So until this one goes kaput, we'll just use this until we purchase another nicer espresso machine. Emery was asking for a sandwich, and so we made pastrami sandwiches today for lunch. And I love sandwiches and chips. I make it for dinner quite often, and we all enjoy them. I wiped down the books that I purchased at the library store. They have a little store to the side, and it's quiet in there and so peaceful. And the prices are wonderful. Violet's little book haul is Countdown to Fall, a baking book, Who is Kamala Harris, and then a couple other books that I can't remember. Paddywhack, I think, is the name of the other one. And I think a little, well, I don't know what book that is, but that's her book haul. And it's raining quite hard right now as we head out. So we got our umbrellas out, got bundled up, and headed back out to the dentist office. And I think we were there about an hour. So not too long. Emery was as good as gold. She got to pick out a toothbrush. She even played in her little purse and put some chapstick on. And she ended up having a little cat nap while we were there for about 10 minutes. And then we headed home to get dinner started. My beans just needed to be mashed. And once I mashed them, I actually just kind of let them simmer or they thicken up. I fried up some corn tostado shells and got some jalapenos roasting on the cast iron, and oh my word, they were so good. And we had a homemade tostado night. I sent some tostados home with Emery's mom, Whitney, or actually she came and picked them up, and we had dinner, and it was still raining when we closed out the night. And I hope you enjoyed this little fall rainy October vlog. Violet ended up making some oat milk cookies, And dinner was delicious, and let me know if you like this vlog, and I will see you guys on the next video.